I still having troubles to process what's happening right now, but I'm just really grateful that I could be here with Coach and Rach. It's just been amazing week and amazing 4 years. And yeah, that was kind of like the goal of this tournament, to go here and just make it to nationals. And that's what we did. And we're looking forward to nationals. I'm so excited.
Open it up to questions. If you guys just want to go ahead and raise your hand, and I'll try to call on you guys and shoot your questions. Scott Cash.
Hey, Jana. Just talk to us about what the pressure was like in the tournament you just completed.
Yeah, it was a big pressure, especially today, because I knew I had to make some birdies. I knew I had to finish strong, and I was doing really well. And then I made some couple of bogeys, which that was a little bit stressful at the end. But yeah, it was like the whole week was crazy, because I started with really good round, and then the second round I started with 4 bogeys, which is just really. You don't really want to start your day like that. But then I came back and it was pretty good. I made 3 birdies, which really bounced me back. That was really good. And yeah, it was mentally really tough, but yeah.
Well, let's talk about the mentally tough part. How important is that to your game, and how good are you at it?
Yeah, I mean, especially with golf, like the mental part of the game is like one of the most important ones. Like you can be a great player, but if you're not tough right here, that's just that really gets you down. But yeah, I think I did pretty good with how I handled all the ups and downs. And yeah, I hope I'm gonna get like those positive out of it, and I'm gonna use this for doing good in the nationals, the championship.
Mark Davis, Channel 3.
Hey, Jana, congratulations. First ODU women's golfer to do this since 1991. That may take a little bit to set in, but what does that mean to you to be, I mean, it's been, more than 30 years now since anybody in your position has done this. It's got to mean a lot to you.
Yeah, I mean, when I heard that first, I was like, wow. And it just makes that feeling much bigger. Just the fact that I'm the first female, and yeah, it's just huge. Yeah. I don't know what I would else to say. It's just a great feeling, a really great feeling.
Nathan Epstein.
Well, hang on real fast. Mark, she's the first female ever, right, Eric?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, first ODU golfer overall, male and female, to do it since 91. First female ever. Okay.
Yeah. Correct.
Sorry about that.
2 things. First of all, what did you shoot? What did you shoot today?
1 under.
1 under. And what's the par on the course? 72?
71.
71. So you shot 70. What was it like down the stretch? Did you start thinking about where you were, and did you start thinking about, okay, I have a chance to do this? And if that did creep into your head, how did you combat that?
Yeah, I mean, you of course have these thoughts in your head, because like I know I was doing good since the beginning, and I knew I had to keep it that way. So yeah, but you're trying to stay focused and just go shot by shot, which I was doing today. It was pretty good. I think my coaches were like much more stressed than me, because I because they were following. They knew how am I on the leaderboard, so for them it was really stressful. And so, but I'm pretty good at like staying in my bubble and just like staying focused. And yeah.
What was that final putt like, and what kind of relief kind of set in after that final putt?
I think I made that day like 10 times more stressful for my coaches, because yeah, I finished with it. I 3-putted the last hole. I missed like a meter putt, that last one, and yeah, they just it was tough for them, because then we had to watch those other girls that were still finishing if they're gonna make it. So yeah.
Harry, anything from you?
Yeah, just congratulations. You talked about how big this would be last week when we talked. Were your parents able to see today? Are they aware that you're going to the NCAA tournament?
Well, my dad, he's always following me. He's pretty much the only person from my family that is like following my golf. And I'm not sure if he was like realizing that I was like pretty close to make it to nationals. But I didn't have a chance to call him. So I'm going to call him and I'm going to tell him.
Any other questions for Jana before we turn to Scott Cash?
Jana, what got you to this point? How are you able to do this?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't
What
get
got you to this point? I mean, how was this able to happen? How did you get this far?
I mean, it's just all that support you have from everyone, from my teammates, from my coaches, from ODU. It's just, you know, when I first came here, I was just a golfer, and like those 4 years, it just like made me, you know, I've been supported so much those past 4 years, and it made a huge impact on my game, my mentality, my personality, everything really.
And it's been a big 5 days for you. You got your diploma, 3.5 grade point average, Strome School of Business, is it international business and a minor in economics? I mean, it's been a big week for you. How long is it going to take to sink in?
I don't know. I'm still processing this, and I think it's gonna take a couple of days to really actually realize, okay, we're going to national. But yeah, it's a great feeling.
Scott Cash, did you have a follow-up? I think you're on mute. Nope. Anything else for Jana? All right, Mallory, can you get in front of the middle of the camera?
Yep.
All right. Well, Mallory, if you want to make a opening statement, and then we'll take questions from the guys.
Well, first of all, I just want to say that we're just so proud of Jay. I call her Jay. Jana just doesn't roll off my tongue as easy as Jay. We're just all so proud of her. This is so incredibly hard to get this far. To make it through to the NCAA finals as an individual is just an incredible accomplishment. And I think it's important for me to point out, this would be the equivalent of the basketball team making the Final Four, the baseball team advancing to the College World Series, or our football team playing in a New Year's Six Bowl. I think sometimes for the average fan or supporter, sometimes golf can be a little bit difficult to follow, but that's how big of a deal this is. And you know, she played so well to get there. You know, a lot of people talk about, you know, being deserving, but deserving doesn't have anything to do with sports. Sports are earned, and she absolutely played her tail off. Yeah, she had a couple bogeys coming in, but she played so well over the course of these 3 days that she actually gave herself a bit of a cushion to be able to do that and still make it. It's so difficult. You play one round and then you got to go home and sleep on it and think about it and come back and do it again and then go back and sleep on that. I mean, to be that mentally strong for literally days on end is pretty remarkable. And she showed exactly what she's capable of doing. She represented our university incredibly well. I think pretty much everybody that was here was congratulating her. Total class act and just one heck of a performance. And I think, you know, it's very fitting for her historic career to end on a historic note and be able to play in the national championship.